You know, it, what, I've had all the money in the world before. I've been without money in the world, and I'm telling you, the happiest I've been is when I was a plumber. Nobody fucks with me. You can see I can get away going to work. Nobody looks at me. Nobody bothers me. Nobody's gonna fuck with me. It's just, this is like the coolest shit. I get away. It's like, I don't do service calls. No, I just go to one job. I'm not like one of those service plumbers like I was at Moody, where I did new construction and service, that type of shit. Like, I got up doing construction, and I was on a fucking call. And I got 8 o'clock at night. I don't get home till 1 o'clock in the morning because you got a fucking clog in the house. I got to run the roof and fucking send an hour and do this type of shit. And yeah, I know the overtime is good or whatever. I'm just saying it's cooler now because you get to see. I get to work. I jump in the car. I go pick up some supplies. I go to the install. I fix this. Do that. I mean, and I'm videotaping, so you know nobody's fucking with me at all. Let me see anybody get away with that shit. I mean, I haven't seen anybody get away with that shit. Who does that? Who fucking does it all day? Every step I'm a nil. I mean, I can't do it every step because I'm a plumber. I get shit wet and or whatever. But I'm just saying, nobody would think to go to their job tomorrow as a salesperson and say, look, I work for this company, and this is what the fuck we sell. You know, whatever the fuck it is. And my boss is paying me to sit here on the phone and call this list of customers. Your boss would be flipped out if you did shit like that. He'd be like, you're exposing company secrets and horrible shit. I don't want people seeing the inside of our business. You know, like there was something to hide. Like you're a dirty company or something. If anybody told me to stop filming, I would think there was something criminal about you. What are you trying to hide? You know what I mean? Why are you filming everything? Because it's my ass on the line, not yours, motherfucker. If the job doesn't get past inspection, and there's all kinds of inspections, you get gas inspection, electrical inspection, plumbing inspection. No, it's inspector after inspector after inspector after inspector. You can't possibly imagine. So, like you'll see today, I was showing you the beer place that I'm working at. You can see I got all the beer taps running beer today. You'll see the videos. I got the fucking coolers up and running. I mean, all kinds of cool shit. I mean, this is like, it's like I'm being paid to have fun all day. This is like the greatest thing. And what I'm saying to you, where I was before, like, I had a sales type company, you know, and then I like retired out of that and went into like YouTube type shit, and nobody bothered me to get away with it. It was YouTube. I was able to sit at home doing YouTube long enough to where the checks started coming in and nobody questioned what I was doing. It was just, it was okay because everybody knew you better have what at the end of the week, your paycheck, or at the end of 2 weeks, you know. And I'm just saying, sales and having to play a lot of averages and shit. I mean, you feel like you got to drive a fancy car, you got to have all this gaudy shit. I used to wear Rolex. I mean, I used to feel like I had to impress people. I don't care. I show you the fucking ugliest pair of workers. You'll never see a pair worn down to the fucking, that down the middle. You just won't see it. I've never seen it. I've seen a little slit like this on somebody's boots. But these boots are still that comfortable where I may be on my knees all day and just, it's, or in the rough all day, and somehow it's day by day shaving these things down, you know, to literally the metal, but they're still perfectly shaped. They're just ugly. The heel's not missing. It's like, I haven't even worn down the, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm just saying that this is not an accident to me. When they say walk in someone else's shoes, and I make a video, do I have any takers that will walk in these shoes? I mean, it's just, I've been through a lot of crazy. To walk in my shoes, it means you'd have to go through the cops doing horrible shit to you, go through, and then because you had video of them that was already on YouTube that they couldn't get back, you were now considered to be that T-word, and you had to be brought to that. And listen, every city has one. Every police station has a specific place where they bring that type of person where they can be tortured, and it's no cameras, no nothing, and that's what they do. And I got the scars and the shit to show for it. And what I'm saying to you is that this type of shit, you'd have to go through it to walk in these type of shoes, because I don't like live in fear. It's like I've already been I'm just happy to be alive and not in jail. You know what I mean? I have a place to go to every day or whatever, you know? It's like, your family doesn't just sit around, your child has to go to school. That's like normal. I mean, if you're going to sit around and homeschool, I mean, that's cool. I homeschooled my child naturally. You're supposed to be educating your children since birth. It's like, who taught them their first language? Your kid went to school speaking a language for sure. Whether they knew how to write or not, they learned how to speak it from the parents, right? Mm-hmm. Type of shit, and probably they go up to school and they're taught letters or whatever. I was teaching my son shit in the crib, you know, like way in advance. You know, just the very idea, you know, send him off to school is so he can mingle with other people and not grow up to be a fucking weirdo like you or whatever, you know. Yeah. You know, like one of those people who breastfeed their child till they're 14. This is fucking crazy. I mean, just squirt it into a cup for him. I mean, feed it to him in a glass, like you know, like, sir. You're going to make him come sit over here in your bosom like this in front of a bunch of people that never seen anything like that. I mean, that's crazier than me standing here with the devil doing blood magic. And I can tell you this. People should be doing that Bloody Mary thing I said. At 3 a.m., you do it 3 times. Devil, I'm sorry, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. The devil sent me. You spin around. You take a sip of that V8. Or however you can make your homemade shit, tomato juice, whatever the fuck it is. But it's that tomato-based Bloody Mary. And it's got a vodka, a spirit in there. And you see they put the celery in there. And this is the her ray, like a ray of light. You know, you capture something. You know, they maybe look like shadow people out there. You know, like Ghost shows it's a shadow or it's an orb or something like this. It's that you're a star at your heart, you know, and, you know, you're like vibrating frequency, you know. These guys, shadow people here, they're so shaped like, you know, some of them got hats and very unique shapes that clearly define them, you know, as, what I'm saying to you is, it's not something that, it's like when people fear all kinds of shit. I mean, unless it's a rabid habit or a crazy person running at you, like, making you fight or flight. You know, it's like, I don't think people can handle the shit that's going on in my head.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to, like before I was person. I mean, there's just a whole list of shit that I could keep thinking, remembering, and bursting up saying, how the fuck don't you see this? You know, it's impossible. You know, you're going to not stand for the national anthem, you're going to kneel, they're going to tell you, it's sort of like, do you stand or sit when you pee? You're a football player. Tell me, do you stand or sit when you piss? You know, it's like, you stand, or it's just, it's not whether you stood or saluted, it was that there was the wrong fucking flag. You're supposed to have your civilian flag with the stripes go up and down. So if you're at war, like we're at wartime, which means that you're under martial law right now. Yeah. So people will say, oh, we're at martial law and shit like that, or World War III starting or shit like this. This is kind of funny to me. World War II never ended, it's still going on, and martial law is what happens when you're at war. You're under martial law right now. You can't travel without a passport and IDs, and everything is... You think you're not a martial law? Every freaking... Not only is traitor capturing everything, but I'm telling you this, there's some other people that are out there capturing it, you know. It's like they're watching me, the devil. Am I worried that there's cameras that I went up to work, they're going to set up cameras on me? I don't give a fuck who the fuck is watching. I don't care. It's like, I told you, I own your soul already. You got nowhere to run to. I don't care if you're the president. What are you going to do? You won't cross that gate. And like I said, nobody gets this far. It's that, it's just, this is something like, you just got to let it roll forward. It's like, what are you going to do, guy? Yeah, these flatters over here, this guy's talking about the girly girl, they got all this empathy. You can't tell me you're a detective or a CIA agent and not put all the shit together that I'm putting together. You know, at some point, you're going to realize you can't say you're an you can't step to me and say, you're with the CIA, I'm going to fucking laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you. You have no fucking... How do you say you're with an intelligence organization when you have zero fucking intelligence? And then it turned out to be the Catholic intelligence agency. Okay, Catholics don't even believe that their earth is flat. They all think they're fucking monkeys floating on a ball, teaching their kids about... That's not all right. No. Mm-hmm. You're better being like a Mormon in your own little town and being raised in the weird clothes and, you know, it's... There's that show, Escaping whatever, Mormon Town or whatever, I forget what the name is, but you see these people that have grown up on these farms now go out into reality, and they're like, holy shit, I like that bitch. They're going to divorce their wife now, they would, you know. Now, I can sell these other things. They don't dress like that. These are dirty, slutty skirts, and they smell real pretty. They don't smell like manure or something. It's, you see what I'm saying? It's like they got out of a cage or something and stepped into, it's like out of the frying pan and into the fucking farm.